While waiting in line at the supermarket, an elderly lady without headphones suddenly struck up a conversation with him. The man took off his headphones, and the elderly lady immediately started speaking loudly. People around them were shocked and quickly ran away. The cashier quickly lowered the safety gate. Everyone rushed out as if they were in a scene from a dangerous movie. Only Jack and a young boy were trapped inside the supermarket, but after realizing it was ineffective, she turned to the boy. Jack quickly covered the boy's ears, then handed the boy the headphones, and with all his strength, lifted the safety gate to send the boy out. The elderly lady continued to follow Jack, trying to infect him. Although Jack was immune to the virus, infection would still cause a high fever. He struggled with dizziness, took the necessary items from the supermarket, and created the illusion that he hadn't been infected. Then, he broke the window and escaped. His body temperature continued to rise, but he insisted on returning home. It turned out that in this town, a mysterious virus suddenly appeared. Infected people would experience hallucinations, high temperatures, and other symptoms. The virus spread through conversation, and wearing masks was useless to prevent infection. People in the town had to wear special headphones. Jack was the only person in the world immune to the virus. To avoid being captured by the research facility, he went into hiding and lived in his mother's house. Suddenly, a man appeared next to him, speaking nonsense. Jack shouted at him to leave. The man ran away, and the symptoms disappeared instantly. Meanwhile, Michael from the quarantine bureau also arrived at the supermarket and took the elderly lady away. Michael saw in the surveillance footage that Jack had escaped through the back window after being infected and recognized him as the long-lost linguist. Years ago, a scientific team working on a vaccine had encountered a fire. 3 members perished, and only Jack's whereabouts were unknown. Michael decided to investigate his whereabouts. Jack's immunity had long been a family secret, and his relatives knew about it. The husband of a relative had been infected for years, but had never spoken a word. Jack explained that he was just a linguist, and that his immunity came from an imprint implanted in his brain by Dr. Gu. But Dr. Gu had mysteriously disappeared. Jack, in order to find out about Dr. Gu, used fake credentials to infiltrate a government building, but was spotted by surveillance and recognized by Michael. So, Michael immediately led a team to break into Jack's mother's house. But Jack's mother was alert and hung a red charm to warn Jack of the danger. Jack was about to return home, but suddenly saw the charm and immediately realized someone had entered the house. He quickly fled into an empty room and locked the door, but still felt uneasy and eventually escaped through the window to the outside stairs. Michael chased after him. Jack ran all the way to a beach and hid behind a stone wall, managing to escape.